All right, got a great plan for DDD. I think DDD has a good time frame alignment, but there's going to be some key entry points here. I'm going to explain all the facts. So listen up for the entire video. But DDD is set up to test the 27 to 29, the July 21, 22, or 23 calls could be used. I will explain some facts inside the video. Yeah, that's right, people. So, entry will depend on a couple of factors, but this is an early entry uh, possibility. Again, this is why we want confirmation. So DDD needs to break above 2260 on some good action volume, and good action volume is 500K on a 10-minute chart. Now I'll explain all the details inside the video. That's right. So look at, I look at it. I'm looking at this. That if we don't get the volume, then we'll look for basing above 2260. Look for power towards 2280. To even towards the 2310 area. Now, another possibility is if the volume doesn't come in, the stock could rise up and then kind of wedge around the 23 area, and then try to pop. Again, you might need to wait for the highs. I don't know. I'll make another update if necessary. But if the power doesn't come in, I could see this needing a little bit of time. But it's getting close. This stock is getting close this stock is able to rise even it's overbought. And again, there's a nice swing. You really get to this target here, 27. This is setting up, so it's just a matter of waiting for the power, waiting for the confirmation. But if we get the right kind of action, we can engage in these options based on the early entry that I explained in the video. All right, we're here at the Yahoo Finance, and DDD closed at 2209. Let's quickly look at the options. I'm going to put up the July 21. There's not a lot of open interest. There's not a lot of open interest in this, but there's been, the way I look at it is there has been some extra trading happening today. No big deal, and maybe the volume. Listen, volume can come in for all we know tomorrow in the options trading. Okay, but there isn't no open interest, and one of the reasons could be is like I've explaining that there's a possibility that they might want to, move it up, consolidate a bit, and then pop it. Okay, but still, we want to be able to get into this in an area where there's some sort of, where we can get the highest probability. Again, well, these options do give time, but I still want to wait for some sort of confirmation. Now, again, ones could use the 22s. You can see they trade around about $1.20, and the 23 calls being about 77 cents. I've watched the spreads. They do fluctuate. When it trades very well, they trade with about a 5-cent spread. Again, there was something happening today in the 23 to 22 calls. This is extra volume. Now, of course, it had some more open interest in it, so there's something starting to happen in the options trading. Of course, the pattern is developing, and this does have good time frame alignment where this didn't have it in the past. So there's a good chance that we do take a swipe at the $27 area, and these 23 to 22 calls can make a lot of dollar bills. And so here is the reference numbers that we have here. Again, the 22, I'm going to reference the 23 calls, but the 22 or 23 calls could be used. All right, people, welcome to Power Target Trades, the place where I post these great plans, much like this DDD plan. This DDD is not 100% perfectly set up, but if we do get that action with the early entry, that could be a good sign to get into the early entries. I mean, because theoretically, if you wait for a 2360 breakout, that's another key pivot point. But there is something here that if we get the right action, we could be getting in that entry between the 2260 to 2310 area. The key is confirmation. Let's look for some power. Let's look for some pressure. Keep those two options in mind. See the standard power trigger trade? It's going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. I suggest you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel already. I've got a lot of great plans. You should check out this WIN plan. I mean this not WIN, sorry, J&J plan. BA is something that we've gotten into in few days ago. It's already up about 200% gains in the 200 July 21 calls, but 150% gains in the 195 calls. Check out the BA plan. Listen, people, confirmation is key. Confirmation is key. See, I have these great, on my YouTube channel, you have this reminders of powerful points. Visit daily. All giving great advice inside this banner. Powerful advice, powerful videos to see, to learn, to hear me explain things. And then when you see the action, you want to take action. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe.